Your truth, my truth, their truths. You've heard it, right? It's not my bag. When people talk about my truth, what they're talking about is their perspective on life, their opinions, their belief system, their opinions, the way that they want to conduct their lives. The truth is that the truth is just what happens. And because we've gotten so bogged down in hyper individualism, and I've talked about individual personal responsibility, but of course we all live in the world, and ideally you want as many people to cooperate and get on and work with each other as possible. Now, is that going to happen between everybody? No, it isn't. Life is about choices, okay? And I'm re-examining this idea of you can be right or you can be happy. And I don't believe it's possible to be both, because when I talk about being right, what I actually mean is your way or the highway, leaving absolutely no room for other people to have their choices. We're constantly in our minds and often in our actions, we're often infringing upon other people's turf. And we know that what that results in is war. That's all that war is on a massive, massive scale. So you have to make decisions. Do you want to be successful? Do you want to be peaceful and joyful and productive? And to me, being productive, I was thinking about this morning, being productive is so much better than being busy, because when you can be doing loads and loads of stuff, and you can be in a frenzy, you can be in a panic, be in a stress, trying to control other people, trying to make things what they're not, and constantly fighting. And there are people that I love watching. I find them fascinating to watch. But what you can see, these sort of activist types, what you can see is that they thrive on the conflict, whether they admit it or not. They get a thrill out of it. You can see it in their body language. You can see it in the way that they behave. Their faces light up. And part of that, of course, is a profound sense of purpose that they get from what they're doing. But there are a handful, and you can probably guess who I'm talking about, but there are a handful of people who have been activists for a very, very long time, but they're coming out with sort of mea culpa videos in their, and interviews, where they're saying, oh, the thing is, I did this in the past and I was reactionary, I was violent, I like to get in amongst, the chaos of things. And you can see that it's kind of, without them directly saying it, it's saying, okay, we're aware of certain issues, but don't do it like this. Don't do it this way. I don't believe in mistakes, and we can all learn from other people, and we can learn from, past decisions. But to me, it's still amazing that people call out to fight, call out for war, call out for revolution, when we know that even if it's 100 or 200 or 300 years later, we know that it doesn't work. And humanity hasn't figured out. Humanity has been fighting for as long as humanity's been around, as old as the earth is. There has always been some kind of conflict. But I honestly believe that we can have a spiritual awakening, and more people can work together. But you can't do that if you're in the hubris and the arrogance of believing that you are always right, no matter what, and that your way will work for everybody, because it just won't. And you have to have understanding about other people to be able to work with them effectively. And again, you're not going to rub along with absolutely every single person, but the choice is there for you. if you want to actually affect really powerful and positive change, it's a phrase that I use a lot, powerful and positive change. If you really, really want to do that, slow down to speed up and understand that no matter what people are saying, they are trying their best.